Hello everybody, Jeff Johnson here for Clerk TV, and I have the privilege of talking today to Nancy Ross, who is the Clerk of Superior Court in Irwin County. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Let's talk to our viewers out there and tell them the geographical location of the #1 county. I'm going to get in trouble for that, you know this.
Oh, no.
Irwin County. Tell them where Irwin County is.
Irwin County is in about an hour north of Valdosta. Our county seat is Ocilla, and we have coming up the last weekend in the month our famous Sweet Potato Festival.
You know, sweet potatoes are fantastic vegetables.
Yes. Oh, yes.
What can people expect if they come down to see you at the Sweet Potato Festival?
Oh, we have
What goes on?
We have lots of vendors, have a parade to come through. A few years ago, I don't know if they'll do it this year or not, but we had hundreds and hundreds of motorcycles to come in and ride in the parade and have our bands to go through. Yeah. It's really nice. A little hometown.
How large is Irwin County?
Well, I kind of describe it this way. We have 2 traffic lights.
Good enough. 1, 2.
1, 2. Population's less than 10,000, but so it's cozy.
Yes.
And everybody knows everybody.
And you know what? In that must come a very unique sense of community. Yes. And your office is dealing with the community all the time. How long have you been Clerk of Superior Court?
I became clerk in April of 2007. Okay. So I've been clerk about 7 years.
Are you from there originally?
I am.
How does that feel to be in that kind of a position in your hometown? Because I guarantee you, everybody that comes through there must know you.
Well, they do now. My previous job, I worked out of town. I was a computer programmer for an independent telephone company. And when this position came available, I decided I want to go home.
Really?
Because I would drive about 30 miles one way to work. And so now that I'm back in Ocilla, my husband has a business there, and he would tell me of this person and that person, and I thought, well, who is that? Well, now I've come home, and I know who that is now.
Right.
I met a lot of people, nice people.
How has that affected what you do at your office? Because, you know, a lot of times your office is the first interface you have with the citizens that are out there. They come to your office. What can people expect when they come to your door?
Help. Because I want to help them. If what they need is not in my office, I try my best to help them to know where to go, because that's just the way I am. I grew up in a country grocery store, so I've worked in the public since I was young, and I've just been raised to be helpful.
Let me ask you this. Seeing that you've been there since 2007, you have seen some changes in the way you do business.
Yes.
What are the most striking changes that you've seen, or improvements in helping people in your county?
The job that I had before, the programming, I have brought that with me to my new job. So I have brought the technology into the office where we didn't use very much of it. We have come a long way in just these few 7 years, and as things keep coming up, new enhancements, I grasp at them.
You know, one of the big things that also I'm sure helps your job are the people that you work with.
Oh,
Can you talk about them a little bit?
I have wonderful ladies.
Talk to me about it.
Yes. One of my deputy clerks has been there about 15 years. So she taught me a lot, and now I'm teaching her a lot with the technology. And I recently have a new lady there who is just wonderful.
Nancy, now it's time to get into some of the fun questions, because people want to know about you. I mean, you've already talked about the Sweet Potato Festival and how much fun that's going to be.
Yeah.
But they want to know what kind of fun you like to have. What are some of your hobbies? What are some of the things that you like to do?
Well, my husband and I have just taken up camping the last couple of years, so we enjoy going camping. And last year I bought a gull-wing trike. So I have, this past August, taken a motorcycle driving class and have passed, and I am enjoying having the wind in my hair.
Look at you. That is awesome. I mean, how far have you driven? I mean, where do you go?
Well, I hadn't been very far, but I did go on my very first ever poker run. It was 100 miles, though.
Did you win? I mean, because now, explain a poker run to me real quick.
Poker run, you have 5 stops.
Okay.
And at each stop you draw a
You
card.
draw a card.
And when you get to the last stop, the person with the best hand wins.
So you didn't win.
I got second best hand.
Well,
I did.
That's it.
That's
As Ricky
it.
Bobby would say, if you're not first, you're last.
That's
or
right. I
something like
wasn't
that.
last. I was
You
in the
were
middle.
not last. Listen, I want to give you an opportunity to look right in that camera and say anything you'd like to the citizens of your county and thank them. Do whatever you'd like.
I want to thank you for trusting me to take care of your records that have gone back to the 1800s, and want to welcome you to come to my office, and we'll be glad to help you find anything you need.
Nancy Ross, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Clerk TV.